Hello, my earth signs. Mel Bell here with your monthly reading for the month of May. And thank you for visiting. If you are returning, I appreciate your support. And if you're new here, I will do a mixture of tarot and oracle cards with an overall encompassing month of May reading to see what we can discern for the month and see where we can aid in positive outcomes in general. So let's start by I did pull cards in advance, and I will pull more cards during the reading. But to start off with, it looks like a very positive reading. So in the self position is the star, and you cannot have, there's few more positive cards than the star. This is full of opportunity, full of inspiration, full of good vibes, y'all. Just good vibes. Getting what you need, getting your needs met, having manifestations come through. Also points to towards you being in a prime moment of manifesting capability. So sometimes we are trying to manifest something and we're just not aligned, right? That could be about our astrology chart. It could be about divine timing, but for whatever reason, we're not lined up. Right now, you are lined up. And in this situation, I got the Empress. And the Empress, I feel like for this message for you is about new beginnings, creativity, also tapping into the divine feminine. So receiving. So maybe less doing now and more receiving is what's needed. And maybe all the work has been done, and now it's just time for that to come to you. Maybe it's just time for it to come to you. And so instead of being in the masculine action mode, it's time to come into the feminine receiving. So doing creative things. If you have a craft that you like to do, maybe you want to journal, write a story, a poem, if you paint, everybody's creative in some way. And for some people, it's not like art. It can be a spreadsheet that you're really proud of, that you really enjoyed making. It can express itself in many ways. So whatever that is for you, the reason for that message is that if we focus on something outside of the thing that we're trying to obtain, we make room for it to come through. Because if we are actively trying to make it happen, we are not leaving space for the flow to come in. It's almost like we are blocking the flow because we are sending out the energy and the impression that we still need to work on it. The energy coming in is the Six of Wands. So this is the victory card, and it can also be about graduations. It can be about proposals. It can be about changes that are positive for you in many different ways. And maybe for some of you, it is somewhere where you're on stage and you are speaking, or you're being asked to speak somewhere, or you're being asked to be the voice of authority in some situation. And it is because of all the hard work that you've done that you are being honored in that way. The challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. And because the other cards are very positive that I see here, I think this is just what I was talking about she's got the pentacle, right? And the pentacle is the totality of wholeness. It is all of the things in order. And she's very much at peace with that. But as the challenge card, it says what I just said, that maybe it is that you are still trying to do the doing. You're still trying to make things happen. So you're not resting. You are not receiving. You are not sitting in confidence with this. You are worrying at it. And that is the opposite of her. So keep that in mind. And the wild card is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords can be wrapped up in his mind, and he could be overthinking things. And sometimes his mind is the most powerful thing he has. So which one is it for you? Because, you know, your discernment is the most important thing. And check out the owl, the wisdom. So wherever this resonates for you, don't try to force something to fit that doesn't fit. But if you've been overthinking or analysis paralysis, you may just need to let go a little bit and allow the victory to come. Maybe you've done all the doing already. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now, in the future, you got the Ten of Cups. And it is said that when these two are together like that, it can definitely be about a proposal, a change in relationships that is positive. So if you're in a relationship, there can be a shift in the relationship that makes it even better. Or it could be, if you're single, that you're going to meet somebody. Improvements in a pet's health, getting a new pet. A pregnancy, maybe a family member is pregnant, a new child is coming. There's a lot of ways this expresses itself, as well as the physicality of the world, moving to a new place and really enjoying that place, being excited for it. It's going to bring opportunities to meet different people, better sleep, different direction, feng shui. Like, there's so many ways that this can manifest itself in your life. But the point of this particular reading is that things are going well. Get into the flow of receiving. Don't overthink it. Allow yourself to be confident that your needs are going to be met and are being met. And sit back and allow that to happen for you. Okay? And the advice, if you can't do that, or if you struggle with that, find an outlet. Find an outlet. And I'm seeing like a novel. So if you can't tap in creatively, read a book. Lose yourself in that story. Anything to remove your focus and distract you from trying to mess with what's already been put together and formulated and ready to go. Okay, so we're going to pull a few cards from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. If you're still here, thank you for being here and for receiving this message. Thank yourself for giving yourself the time to receive this message. I am just the messenger. I am only here to give this message. This is not my message. This is your message. So when you give yourself the time to receive this information, it is for your good. Okay, so what do we have in addition to that message here? I feel like it's one of these in the middle. It's not that one. Is this one? No. Wait a minute. Where are you? Oh, okay. So we'll take both. All right. Ooh, okay, very cool. Wow. All right, you guys. Okay. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. So firstly, this one popped out, so we'll start with this one. Resurrection. Surrender to change, the Phoenix. Okay. So again, that is so in alignment with the Six of Swords energy, which is the incoming energy. The Phoenix rising from the ashes, change, things changing, but this time it's for the better. So maybe there's been changes that have been painful, there's been losses, but this is not like that. So it's okay. It's okay to let go and receive it. Maybe you sense intuitively that there's a change coming, but you're unsure about what that change is going to do to you or how it's going to feel. And it's understandable, but you should definitely allow it to come. Allow it to come. I got the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. So definitely big change energy in both of those cards. And just being open to things changing. It is spring, so it does make sense that this would be the spring card. Even though she's sitting in the snow, the transformation says to me, you know, the end of winter, the end of cold, the end of survival mode even. So things coming with more ease and grace. And then the cosmos, creativity, vastness. So like I said, making sure that you're making space for creativity to allow the energy to come through and come down for you. Allow that to happen. And creativity is a way that you can make that happen for you. And then lastly, I want to pull a card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I'm probably not going to read from the book. I'm going to discern what the message is from the card directly. This is by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron Reed. Okay, pulling one last card here, you guys. And for my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for the month of May. What is this last card? What is the message that you have for us? There it is, this card. All right. What is this card? Deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. I love that ending for you guys because that is definitely what we're talking about. This is more advice that this will be really helpful for you if you can meditate and find the stillness where you can receive. When we are in meditation, it is a great time to receive. And sometimes you just sit in quiet and allow. When sometimes people do meditations, they get wrapped up in guided meditations. I need to visualize this. I need to do that in this meditation. I need to get in touch with my guide. Maybe you don't need to do nothing. Maybe you just need to focus on your breath and stillness and finding a quiet spot in your mind. And when something comes to you, just pushing it, brushing it off. I don't need to think about that. I don't need to think about that. Don't get mad at the thought. Just be like, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. Because if you get mad at the thought because you're thinking, then you're just going to encourage it. You're giving it power. And then you're mad at it and you are directing that energy at being mad at the thought that you're thinking, and you're thinking the thought, and then you're stuck in that thinking. So you just have to really detach. You detach from the thinking. You see it float by like a cloud and you just let it go. No. And then there's that stillness. Okay. So try to focus on that in May. Make time for this. Make time for this. Now, we don't exist in a bubble and things are always happening, right? But we need to make time for stillness. We need to make time for meditation because in that we can receive. And it is always your choice. It is always your choice. And it's easy to turn on the TV and stream something. It's easy to go on social media and use up all that time. But if we are actively thinking about it, and if we say, I am going to give myself 5 or 10 minutes in this day, we will realize that we have that time. You have 5 to 10 minutes to do it. So try to fit it in. Try to fit it in. Get your mind clear. Get your mind clear, and try to quiet the overthinking mind, the worrying mind, and just allow things to come in for you. I hope you have a great May. Take care, everybody. Bye.